Good
It's a
morning,
really
everybody.
interesting rock.
Yeah, I know. Good morning, everybody. This is Pittsburgh X-Wing. We've got Game 7 of France versus Scum. I'm sorry, France versus Japan. Scum Japan versus French CIS. We were hoping, Team Japan at least was hoping, that this game would be meaningful coming into Game 7. We had 2 games overnight, at least overnight for me, and we were hoping Japan could take one of them to make this game the 3-3 rubber match, but unfortunately for Japan, France was able to take both games. So the series is 2-4. This is for basically for pride and for bragging rights. So we'll see what happens here. But congratulations to France for winning the series and advancing to the finals. I'm joined today by Paul Interceptor. As some of you may know, on Vassal and on Discord, he's also a member of Team Japan, so we will be slightly biased in our coverage today. I think that the French are also covering this game. So if you'd like some French perspective, go over to La Chancelière. I think that's how you say it. I probably botched it. And you can see the French perspective. So anyway, Paul,
if you know any history of the videos that we've produced, you'll know that the French ones are of better quality.
100%. This is amateur hour here. This is not something that I do professionally or for any kind of seriousness. We started doing it just so that we could get the Japanese players' teams game streamed so that we could watch them and coach them and help fix their mistakes, and so that we could all see the games. So we are not professional streamers. This is more of a, okay, let's do this.
So going into practice, we found that Joseph has a pretty good matchup here. Spacers all have 3 agility and 4 hit points compared to 2 agility and 3 hit points. And if the Trade Federation drones get blocked, they lose their calculated advantage. So if it's just a straight joust, Joe should win most of the time.
That's right. I mean, Sierra's pretty good, but the question was, should Joe move first or second because Joe has the bid. I think we determined it was better for Joe to block and not get blocked, and to sometimes those crits, you get those crits on those ships before they shoot, they can really make a difference. Something like console fire can really be a big deal. If you let's say that the droids are shooting first, and then Joe returns fire and does a console fire to that droid. Well, that droid won't roll for console fire until the next round after he's shot, or when he shoots, and he still gets to shoot. If Joe shoots first and puts a console fire on that droid now has to roll the console fire when it shoots this round, which might burn it up and kill it, which means it doesn't get to move and it doesn't get to live to shoot another round. So, there's a lot of nuance with these crits in terms of when you want them to occur, and I think that it was determined that it's just better for Joe if the crits happen first, along with the positioning aspect and whatnot. The one disadvantage Joe has by moving first is he has to set up all his ships before he has any idea where the droids want to go.
And it looks like the droids have set up these nice 3 gas clouds here to try to maybe avoid the joust, but maybe it'll just end up going a diagonal. The droids do not struts, so I don't see them navigating through that gas cloud triangle very well anyway. So it'll be interesting to see how this pans out.
I mean, you don't bring a Seer Swarm not to joust, right? Like, that's why you bring a Seer Swarm, to joust.
Joe has lose the joust. Maybe it's just going to be rely on the dice. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it looks like he's going to make Joe fly around a little bit. Looks like he's going to turn his ships to the left and maybe fly at him from the top. Really, the one thing the droid player doesn't want, the Sikhs have 5Ks, which really lets them clear a lot of space when they want a K-turn. So the one thing the droid player wants is to stay along, hug that board edge for as long as possible to make Joe get close enough to the board edge so that he can't execute the 5K. So it looks like that's what he's going to do here, and that's the sign of someone who's thought this through and has done some practice. But the good news is Joe has also thought this through and done some practice. What is that droid there? Is that I'm going to zoom in here for 1 second because I want to see what this pig droid
These are
is all
very
about.
interesting skins that the French droid player has on his droids.
He's got a flamingo and the pink guy. He's got Baby Yoda on, or Grogu, I should say, on the green guy. He's got, what is that on red? He's got no idea what that is. Maybe that's some.
Looks like some sort of French cartoon or something.
Yeah, and then blue is a magic carpet. White looks like what, clouds, you think?
It's snow.
Snow, yeah, snow. What's
you
yellow?
look at the cards. You look at the cards, and they show what it is.
Oh, see, you're way ahead of me. So what's yellow then?
Yellow is egg yolk.
Good morning, everybody.
Egg.
Yeah, I know. You get it.
Sunny side up.
This is Pittsburgh X. We got catching up to the stream here. Hold on. Where's the? Sorry, France versus Japan. Scum. I have to turn that off. Where's?
So as you can see, we provide premier.
It's where I mean, I told it's amateur hour. It's 100% amateur hour. Okay. What is orange? Orange is no idea what orange is.
That's orange is the new black.
What is red? Yeah, I have no idea what red is. That must be some French cartoon reference. Orange is the new black. Yeah, that's okay. So that's a clever list he's got there. I'll say that. I like it.
So he has 3 Discord missiles and Seer. So he's going to be spending a lot of calculates throughout the rounds of engagement. He's taking in 7 shots. He's dishing out 7 droid shots, and then he's probably going to be shooting some of the Discord missiles and using some Seer. So he is going to be pretty calculate starved if this is a straight joust. At least, hopefully, he will be.
Paul, I'm going to let you talk while I get these colors right.
Red and green. White, red, and green have the Discord missile.
White, red, and green have Discord missiles. Okay, I'm doing Joe's Seeks here. 1 second.
Okay, so they're off to Dials. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 5 straight out of Joe. Just accept the joust and go for it. Clear that rock field as fast as possible, basically. Could do a 2 straight as well, but Sunny clears. Sunny barely hits that rock. Could be no consequences because it's not like he's going to be shooting well by the time he passes that rock. But.
So red, white, and green have the Discord missiles right in the middle, right? Of the formation. Is that
red, white, and green.
There we go, and they're off.
Yep, there's the 5 straights.
So Joe's got to be careful not to go too fast here. He's going to get into K-turn problems. Which one is?
if he banks it next turn.
Which one is DFS 311?
Oh, I didn't know that was there.
Yeah, can you track that down for me? I don't want to zoom in and screw up the stream.
Yeah, that is the magic carpet.
The magic carpet.
He's at the back.
Hey, I'm doing a street call. What's up here? You want to come in? Okay, you can come in. All right. No, you can't touch anything.
We're gonna go to the bakery.
You're gonna go to the bakery?
Yeah.
Okay, so
sorry,
Sunny makes it through, barrels back, slight difference in angle. I expect the droids to 2 bank in. I believe they have 2 bank whites. Oh, okay, they're just doing, again, they never bank. I forgot the droid way. So they could just hard 2 in next turn.
So I have a visitor. My 4-year-old has come. He wanted to say hello to the internet. So if you hear a 4-year-old saying hi, that's what that is. What do you think? He's got yellow.
He's an avid fan of Team Japan.
She is. So we've got the pink. I'm trying to get these colors. Pink is orange. Okay, we'll call it orange. And then yellow. Okay, now I can actually pay attention to the game.
So in terms of range control for the Sikhs, do you think they're going to 1 bank, 2 bank, or 3 bank next turn?
I think
What is the optimum first engagement? Is it a range 3 or is it a range 2 first engagement?
Daddy,
Well, it's range 3 because if he gets range 3, he may only be facing some of the droids, and not all, or all the droids.
why did you like that one, that one?
One is to watch the
But
game. And the other
range
is to
2
control the
might get
stream.
you some auto blasters off.
So here's the problem with range. If you go range 3 first, you're not going to be able to K-turn after the first engagement, just based on where the droid players are. So you don't want to get too close because you're going to want to not let that board edge be a problem with K-turning. So I would just do a 1 bank this turn, expecting that
Okay.
next turn you'll fly into the scrum and block him, and then the turn after that you might even be able to do 3Ks behind him. But I don't think that if you do a 3K now and he goes fast, your 2 straights will get blocked next turn, and then all of Joe's benefits are nullified.
Yeah, you're right.
I will say hi.
I'm going to say hi. Okay, my 4-year-old daughter is here to say hello. Again, this is not professional streaming. This is amateur hour. Say hi to the internet, kiddo.
Hi.
Okay, thank you. No, you can't touch the mouse. Hey, you have to listen. We're on the internet. Okay, I'll show you later what it sounds like, but you're on the internet. You're on TV. You know how I watch TV on the screen?
Yeah.
We're on TV. So let me come show you. Okay, hold on. Paul, I'm going to leave this in your hands for 1 second. I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah, so
Come with me. Come on, I'll show you downstairs.
trying to remember what the droids are. The droids have such a weird dial. All they really need is the hard blue, but seems to be at least. None of these droids have struts, so we realized that he really couldn't avoid the joust. It would be very hard for him to avoid the joust because he doesn't have struts. So he couldn't do anything fancy with the rocks that wouldn't also disrupt him. So yeah, Joe's doing the 1 bank. And hopefully he'll chip some range 3 shots, and hopefully the dice are just average on both sides for Joe's sake. Even a 1 hard works as well. They have all open. Yep, there's the 2 hard. 2 hard barrel roll, okay. So the droid player does have some nice bullseyes lined up, so he can chip some range 3 sear triggered hits off on the seek. So this is actually pretty good for the droids. And they're all lining up, so pink and orange are both shooting the same ship, although orange is out of range, so that's good for Joe. Sear is still very good. It's a tad expensive, but that crack shot ability, especially in lower ship count games, huge. And it's great for penetrating these 3 agility seeks. So whenever you roll those 2 hits, you spend the calculate, and if you just roll 1 hit, 1 blank, that shot doesn't count, and that guy has a calculate that can be used for sear on another shot. So the barrel roll calculate's coming in. Oh, and a bank in green.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So it
So
looks like
DDS is at the front. DFS, I should say, is at the front. Kind of interesting. Usually, I thought you'd send him at the back so I could that calculate the ship in need. Know how much of his ability will matter here. Feels like there's just going to be a lot of dice rolled.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the positioning here is, but I think that the droids probably all have shots, with the exception of maybe orange.
Maybe white.
And I'm not sure that How did blue bump there? For Joe, just slightly off when he set him up. It seems like Joe's rear line, yellow, blue, and brown, may not have shots, which could be a problem.
Let's see if the tyranny of 3 agility can hold out. Okay, 3 dice from Sear. That's 2 hits. And natty 2. Good start.
Do you see this? These white buttons in the middle of the board here, up by the gas cloud, or is that just on my feed?
I see those 2.
Okay.
The next play mat and toggle rulers.
Okay, so it's an artifact. It's not just good. The good news is nothing will happen on that end of the board. So okay.
So forces a calculate spend here from yellow. See why not from yellow or from pink?
That doesn't really matter, dude. Just
yeah, from yellow. Yep. Just as if Joe keeps calculate starving them, I think it's a good situation for him. And he has a lot of shots going into green here. I did not know he had range on all those. Man, and he keeps getting all the hits. Doesn't need to spend the focus, which is really nice. And takes a crit.
No, he doesn't. He's going to spend
someone else's calculate.
Yeah, but all those calculators are going away, which is good.
Yep. And oh yeah, sorry.
Network calculations.
So he only has 2 calculates left in the formation. And that focus, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, eventually the droids should roll some evades. Eventually, they're going to have to roll some evades, right?
Well, I mean, do they have to? I mean, I'm kind of fine with them rolling how they're rolling.
I'm actually surprised he didn't launch a couple discords here because Joe's going to be in a position to
avoid them.
Well, next round he's going to block most of his swarm, so they're not going to get enough calculates to launch all those. Right? I mean,
yeah. 3 banks out of Joe next turn, probably.
I would think so.
Just take up all the board space.
Maybe 2 banks. You want to leave the potential for a 5K open, and a 3 bank may take that away.
So Sonny gets 3 hits because Sonny is Sonny.
Because Sonny's
pretty good for Joe.
Yep. And the droid's dead.
Gets 2 through on green. Yeah, dead droid. Wow, that is a really good opening for Joe.
Well, the droid will get to shoot, but still, all those calculates are gone, and the droid is dead. That's by any stretch of the imagination a win.
Let's see how Joe does in return.
And it's discords, and it's one set of discords that'll never be fired. Well, there's a good. Why is he
rolled
rolling
3 dice? Though.
I was going to say, why is he rolling 3? What?
He's deciding to keep the roll. So Joe natty 2s, which the droids never did.
Yeah, I mean that was.
So that's good for Joe. And the back row is out. That's
very good.
Shooting on pink because he doesn't have a focus and gets nothing.
Is that it?
No, it's just one more shot on pink. There's no reason not to shoot pink that I know of. And 1 hit, 4 dice.
Yeah.
And
takes 1.
Takes 1.
Fine.
1 shield for a droid seems pretty good.
Well,
he has crack shot here. So
which won't matter.
But he has to spend the calculate, so.
All right, so.
Okay, 1 of 8.
Pink took 1 shield, and the droid is gone.
Droid.
For a Discord droid,
okay,
too.
So how many points are the Discord droids?
I don't know. I don't care about points.
You really have to care about points here because it's going to go to time.
The Discord droids are 24 points. It's not necessarily going to go to time.
Well,
I do this every time. I never started the timer. Let's see. So we're at 63 minutes.
We are at
63 minutes.
So Joe should run away here because he could still just lose half a seek and win. So that's his best option. So we should see hard 3 lefts out of the entire swarm. I believe is his best option because he's ahead on points, so he should run away now.
Paul, shut up.
Right, Ryan?
No. Paul, the real, I mean, look, so we know that those droids are at minimum going 2 straight. Turning doesn't make any sense. Banking doesn't make any sense.
You see the 3 banks.
They're going.
Should probably 5 straight barrel roll.
Well, some of them are stressed. So, some of those droids are stressed, so they're going to go 2 straight, right? So what Joe really wants to do is be able to block the 2 straight.
And 5 straight barrel roll.
I think he almost has. Yeah, he probably has to go 3 bank right with blue or with green, pink, and yet white, and then maybe either a 1 bank or a 2 bank with the back row.
I think he just 3 bank everyone except for white. He does a 5 straight barrel roll. White blocks up the whole formation, and then the other ones get good shots. Seems like that works. I don't know.
What if white doesn't block?
White might die.
So okay, so consider this too for a second. If he does 1 banks with the back row, blue, yellow, and brown, and he does 3 banks with the front row, what's likely to happen is that the 3 banks will block the main cluster of 5 droids there. Sear and blue are gonna they're kind of in a Sunny can block those guys like a 3 straight. Now, if he does that, the next turn, green, pink, and white can 3K over the formation.
Yep.
And then, is there any way, because those droids don't have long K turns, they have like what, a 1K and a 1 Talon roll?
They have 2 Talon rolls.
Okay. So what I'm wondering is if he keeps yellow, blue, and brown back far enough, can he do a 2 straight the following round and deny them their 1Ks?
Let's see. So yeah, they have 1Ks and 2 Talon rolls. Probably you're also concerned about the 2 Talon roll, but if you have 3 back there, yeah, you could block both the 1K and the 2 Talon rolls. It feels like
from some of them, right?
So I mean, might be good
from some of them, and at this point, when you're blocking a swarm like this, you want to try to control where they and who they can shoot at. If you get too close in this round, you may stymie your ability to stop their 1Ks next turn or the turn after.
But does it matter if you just murder 2 or 3 droids with auto blaster marksmanship shots? Yeah, auto blaster bullseye shots, and they don't have calculates because they all block. Like,
is it the 3?
Like kind of
there's the 3. There's the 3. Okay, so the problem is yellow is not going to get blocked by that.
Yeah, yellow's not going to get blocked.
But but that's probably the only one that won't get blocked because
blue 2 straight gets blocked right there. Nice. So he does 3 banks with
he's just going to 3 bank with everybody. Okay. And there's Sonny, what are you doing?
Sonny, what are you? Red's 2 straights blocked, right?
Red's 2 straights blocked, which will also block white, and then pink will get blocked and brown will get blocked. So he's not.
Unless white moves first, white can just move first.
Which,
white and orange.
Yeah, white and orange move first, which is probably what you want to do, but you're still denying them some calculates.
Yeah. And the Sikhs have 5Ks available next turn. This front row, at least.
The front row does. I'm not sure. See, again, that's why I might have kept the back row back. If the back row's back a little bit more, they can. Oh, you did the front row first. Okay, thank you. The back guys can then 2 straight to where the front row is now. Oh, white didn't get blocked.
Okay, so white still clears. So it's going to be hard to keep track of who has calculates here.
That doesn't.
Oh, pink doesn't block.
Wow.
Dude. Dang it.
All right, so but look, I mean, it's a slaughter, but Joe has 4 dice versus the 3 from the drones. Although I do expect that we'll see some Discord missiles. So white has a Discord.
So
and white's the only. Yeah, red got blocked.
DSF.
I think we'll also
DSF can pass one.
No, not now.
Gets blocked too. Okay.
So we'll get 1 Discord out, and it'll go behind blue. Fine.
Ooh, Sear makes it. So Sear could do some damage.
Well, sure. Sear, yeah.
He's not. Hopefully, he doesn't one-shot. He could one-shot pink, but he's gonna barrel. He doesn't have a shot on pink in it.
He's gonna barrel roll. That's fine.
He doesn't have. Does he still have a shot on? Doesn't look like it.
I don't know
He's
why.
shooting a different target.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you need to barrel roll there. I don't see a reality where Joe shoots seer there.
He stops his sloop next turn as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like Joe's not shooting seer. Joe's going to kill droids.
So no discords.
No, the discord's coming
only
out.
white discord.
Yeah. White's going to discord on the rear of blue.
Or on yellow when it immediately detonates. How does a detonation of a okay, so it happens on red. Okay.
Okay.
But how does that work again?
Whatever.
If it has no position.
I think it just immediately you just immediately take it. It doesn't matter. It's not a factor in this game.
He's gonna shoot Sunny unmodded here, actually.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna kill Sunny. That's fine.
Hopefully not. Let's see. Sunny's still at full health. Sunny was the hero who killed the droid at range 3, and
that's only 2.
The dice are not helping out.
No, Fresh Flash dice have been pretty bad. Oh.
And 2 evades. That's what you expect. 4
well, Seer did not spend his focus. Seer didn't spend his focus, so it's just.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he's worried about. I think he really thinks Joe's going to shoot Seer. I don't think you shoot Seer until you've killed a lot more of these droids that are much easier to kill.
Pink gets 4 dice onto white. Man, these auto blasters are going to be.
He could pop 2 or 3 droids here. He really could, and I mean, I don't expect the droids to have many calculates left when this is all over.
No.
When it comes their time to shoot.
It's such an advantage, just every part
of
this.
Yeah, spend that focus, Joe. Spend that focus.
Gets crit through. Yep. Focus spent, and ooh.
Well, he's got to spend a calculate to live.
He's hit crit. He's debating not spending anything.
I mean, there's some value in that. If he thinks he's going to die anyway, then hold on to the calculate, but I wouldn't do that.
So Pink's calculate is spent. What's the crit? Direct hit, fuel.
It's a fuel leak. All right, so whole lot of doesn't matter.
So blue should probably shoot the auto blaster next into.
He's going to double shoot his auto blasters into yellow, white, and brown.
Yeah, that's what he should do.
Yeah, 100%.
Looks like Joe's debating shooting some other target. Maybe.
Well, you shoot the front row first. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay.
Don't do that, Joe. What are you doing? No,
okay.
Joe.
Well, he did it. And it worked.
Oh my gosh, it works out. But blue now doesn't get, like, white wasted.
No, blue can shoot red. Blue can shoot red.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's not what I would. It's not what I would have done, but it's fine. He might not care about the guys to the outside of the board because he knows they're going to have to turn in front of him after he K turns.
It's 1 crit, 1 eye is how it is.
Okay.
Because it's based on what the text says. Okay, so let's see what red gets. Red gets. He has to spend another calculate if he wants to. Yeah, this is being calculate starved. We've only shot 3 ships, and he has 1 calculate left.
Yeah.
Okay, so green and yellow should double tap on yellow.
Well, green should shoot yellow first to see what happens.
With Sunny. No, don't shoot red.
It's interesting what he's doing here. I think you just shoot yellow and just take
the auto blaster.
All right.
Okay, you get the 3 hits. It could have been 4, but
I'm not sure why well, it might have been 4, but.
And has to spend a calculate or he dies.
Does that ship have? That ship has access to Brown's calculate, and that's it. And
yep.
That's the last of them. So that was on red.
Shot at red, not yellow. Yeah. That was on. There's a little bit confused. Yeah.
Well, either way, I mean.
Yeah.
All right, so I would have Sunny shoot red now.
I mean, yellow has the range 1, but
but save yellow's.
Joe could optimize this more, but
save yellow's auto blaster for red.
He's not abusing any of the auto blasters.
No, I don't know what he's doing there. I don't know why he's doing that, but
doesn't matter when you get 3 hits though. So
is that 3 hits or is that a
dead red? That's hit crit eye. So he's gonna spend the focus and dead. Okay.
And the French dice still are not coming to play. Direct hit.
So that's 2 droids dead, and who else has to shoot? It is yellow. Oh, it's just red. Yellow and red left.
I mean,
Yellow has a range 1 auto blaster. He's going to take that.
he might kill yellow here.
Yeah, he might.
He very well could kill yellow here.
Hit crit.
Again, I did, white shot.
Yellow, that's how he got 4 dice.
No, yellow survives.
evades.
Okay, yellow finally. They're the evades. What's the crit?
It is weapons failure.
Yep,
Again, advantage of initiative.
Yeah.
Red is now going to shoot his auto blaster. This is the Sunny auto blaster. So 3 dice. And
Just the one.
1 hit. Feels like if Joe used his auto blasters well enough, he could have gotten another droid dead.
I think Joe misplayed a lot of his target priority here.
I think part of what might be factoring into this is that this game kind of does not matter. It won't affect our standings at all, I think, how it works. But yeah.
So let's see what return shot. Let's see what return fire these droids can do. Not
again,
very much.
pink is out of calculates, so.
Yeah, these are all unmodded shots, all naked shots. Okay, so pink just are.
When he got a hit through, but yeah, it's all naked. It's just such an advantage in the joust as you're seeing here.
Yeah.
Even if the French, I think, rolled average, you'd be seeing similar stuff.
I will say I think the French has rolled very well below average for the duration of this game so far.
Yes, they have. They have very much so.
There's 2. Okay.
2 hits.
Joe continues to stymie.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
And the dice continue to stymie the French player.
Okay, so let's see if he can kill pink.
He rolled
too many dice.
Is pink?
One of the ships rolled too
pink
many
has a
dice.
damage card. Okay. Yeah, it's not.
Man, blank. He's getting nothing here.
No, he's getting nothing.
Like he should have killed a Seek by now, but it's just.
He should have. To be fair, Joe probably should have killed another droid if he'd have done it right.
Yeah.
However, Joe's doing just fine in terms of his situation. He's safe again.
1 evade. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, he doesn't have mods, but he shouldn't be rolling this badly.
No, he shouldn't.
Okay, let's see if he can kill pink here. There's a dead pink. Okay, so he got the pink. 2 droids, so that's 3 droids for pink and a shield on Sunny.
Is it 3? I think it's only. I don't think it's 3. Oh yeah, he killed. It's not 3.
He killed 1 round 1.
Oh, he killed red and white. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
And that's it. All the droids' shots.
So the fact that
especially with Seer shooting and then the Sunny Bounder crit as well. Yeah, he could have killed 2 Seeks there.
Sunny Bounder has to take a crit.
He could have, but.
All right, so.
Dead, right? Dead.
Yeah, all the discords are gone now. They're all out of play, except for the one
Sunny.
Sunny will just fly away from it.
So blue, pink, and green are doing 5Ks. I don't see any reason.
So I hold on a sec. Now, because he cleared out that middle lane, blue and pink might do 3Ks. He might do 3Ks. Right. Or what might happen here is, and there's actually some value in this. You could move blue and brown first and purposely bump to block that area. Then, pink's already dead. And then you can 5K green, maybe 3K green and 5K white.
Does yellow fit a 5?
You 5K yellow. So here's what you could do.
Red does a 1 hard. Red does a 1 hard.
No. Red has to move because the whatchamacallit bomb's there, the Discord missile's there. So what you do is you 5K white, you 5K yellow, then you do a 2 straight with Sunny into the back of green. Then green does a 3K or maybe a 5K. You probably still has to do a 5K. I don't know how the 3K and the 5K might, if they bump with yellow. I'd have to think about that. Before all that happens, You do a 1 left turn with blue to keep him there. You do a 2 straight with brown, and then you do a 5K with white. That basically keeps blue, brown, and yellow, although yellow is replaced by Sunny, in that position. That blocks Sears' turn in. That blocks any Talon rolls by yellow, pink, and brown, and then you've got shots behind from the other guys.
Or you could just 5K everyone.
Or you could just 5K everyone and just
Joe's got a couple options.
You could, yeah, but the other one's more clever and more interesting. Because if you do that right, you're really only taking maybe 2 shots that round.
So rest assured, though, after this game, we will be ripping Joe apart for not using his auto blasters right, because he missed out on 4 different attack dice. I think that whole, maybe 3.
Yeah.
That round that he could have gotten. So.
I still think Joe's in pretty good shape here.
Yeah.
I mean, something really bizarre would have to happen for everything to kind of fall apart.
Jinx it, man.
You know. Okay, so he's just gonna go with the straightforward approach, 5K everybody. Sunny might be the blocker. Sunny's probably gonna do like a 1 bank to the right if he's doing this.
Ooh, that is brutal. Oh, there's a 3K there.
Yeah.
Blue is not damaged.
No. Yep, there it is. So that'll block some of the K-turn shenanigans and some other things, but.
Dealing with these blocks, it reminds me of B-Wings trying to K-turn around large ships. It's just the 1K and the 2 talent rolls are pretty exploitable. Thankfully, they do have the 2 talent rolls. So they do have some options, but
man, these guys are not. You know, you like to think that Joe did the rope-a-dope last round and didn't let his opponent be aware that he was going to continue to shoot bullseye 3 or 4 dice at him because he's staying right in the lanes with these Seek auto blasters. So maybe you give the Joe the benefit of the doubt that, well, hey, I didn't shoot the auto blaster because I didn't want him to remember about bullseye. I know that's not what happened. But let's go with that story.
Okay, so there are no calculates around this round. Of course, there are no focus. There's only 1 focus, but yeah. So blue's taking a range 2 shot, range 1 shot. It's range 1.
Okay. No, a whole lot of nothing.
So he could natty him out. Let's see, does not natty him out.
It's about average, and blue still has a shield, so really all Joe needs is 1 evade to not sweat it too much.
Yeah, so let's see what
happens.
happens.
He doesn't get it.
Gets no evade. If he was Sunny, he could have added another blank to that, but he's not Sunny. So
sure, just because. Now, what's the crit? It is a console fire. Is it console fire?
It's, let me read it. Yeah, shoot.
Yeah, console fire.
That's random button. Yeah, it's console fire. All right.
That's not what I said. I said console fire. Okay.
Console fire. Yeah, what are you talking about?
I actually put a damage dice.
Right, so Sunny gets a non-bullseye shot on orange, which will be followed up by 2 bullseye shots, so you expect orange to die here.
Well, they're all unmodded, so, you know, who knows what happens.
Okay, so hit, focus, no crits, no auto damage. So 2 dice from orange. Let's see how he does. No
he should evade this. Yeah, there you go.
And he takes 1. Okay. Orange takes 1.
Sunny had a.
Oh,
Sunny
orange,
had a focus.
Orange already took a. No, the yellow did. Oh, yellow's already damaged here.
Yeah, yellow's damaged. Yellow probably dies too from the auto blasters from.
Okay, so white shoots auto blaster. Come on, Joe. Remember your auto blaster.
Why does he shoot? What? Oh, he's doing a console fire. Takes a damage.
Console fire. Okay.
Burn
so blue is down to 1 hit point.
Yeah, blue's not going to survive this.
Joe's so unlucky. Console fire into hit. I mean, come on.
Stop it. Stop it. Okay, this makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, so Joe's dice are starting to come back to reality. The French players are not. The French players are still not.
Okay, so he shot on yellow there, it looks like. Okay, so auto blaster time. Let's finish off yellow. Don't tell me.
No, I wouldn't shoot yellow here. I would not shoot yellow. Shoot blue. Yellow's got a weapons failure crit. It's stressed and facing the wrong direction. You can deal with yellow way later. I would have shot blue there.
Yeah. I think blue would have been better, but
okay. Well, yellow's dead. Like, you know what I mean? Like yellow's out of the game for 2 turns. Like I wouldn't have shot yellow at all. I mean blue, sure, but I'd have shot everybody else at blue because blue's still relevant.
Okay, so white is going to shoot orange with an auto blaster.
Yeah.
He's getting so many auto blaster triggers this match.
Okay, that's good.
Two hits. Okay, again.
Okay, and
no evades. So orange is dead.
That ship is also dead. Yeah, this is snowballing rapidly.
Dropping like vultures.
All right, yellow shoot blue. Don't shoot sear. Yeah, 4.
Oh, shoot pink.
There you go. 4. I mean,
you
could.
Way to go, Joe. And hit crit. One of those is uncancelable, even if he natties out.
Hit crit.
He does not natty out, so he takes hit crit.
Is it a direct?
I don't know if the French players rolled any natural evades this round.
What is that? A damage boost? What is that?
Damage engine.
Is it a damage engine?
Yep. Not like he's gonna be performing any hard turns anytime soon. So.
No.
Okay, and then one last shot.
Well, one last shot for Joe, then the French gets to respond. Okay, 1 damage.
Yep. All right, 1 hit. And
okay,
got the 1 evade out of 8 or 10 or however many.
Yeah, the dice are not. So look, the dice aren't doing the French player any favors, but the French player is also continuing to stay in the Sikh's bullseye arcs.
So he shouldn't have shot this guy first unless he has to, because orange should shoot blue first to see if he gets the kill.
1 hit.
1 hit against Sunny, is it?
It's against Sunny.
And Sunny gets
Sunny survives.
So Sunny lives to fight another day.
Sunny's only down 1 shield. Like Sunny's still fine.
Oh, I thought Sunny had taken more.
No, Blue's the guy who's in trouble. So Blue needs.
Yeah, that's right. Sear whiffed his range 1 shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Blue's dead.
So
okay.
1 evade against. Yeah. Okay. Blue takes it. So again, he's trading 1 Sikh for 2 droids, which is just.
He still has Sear to deal with in the end.
Still has Sear to deal with.
Right, and Sears does have a big gun.
And no evades. Okay, so
who was that on?
Brown shield. And that's all of his shots. Blue already shot. Yellow has no shots. Yep. All right. So yellow, orange are gone. Blue's on 1 hit point with a damaged engine. Joe is stressed.
So I think that what you do with Joe is you move white 2 straight and focus. You move green 2 straight and focus. Actually, no. You move yellow 1 bank left and focus. Green goes 2 straight and focuses.
Something big is that Sear does not have Soulless 1. So he has 5 hit points and he doesn't get any of that free reroll nonsense that is stupid. No bias here, but
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to fit a Sear Swarm nowadays, so he had to drop all the struts and had to drop Soulless 1, but he did fit 3 Discords. Not that they mattered in this matchup because Joe blocked up. Of course, he could have launched him that range 3 turn. Like that would have been a good idea. But
so okay, I think that you could do a couple things here.
Is he going to bank towards Sear or what? Does Sunny do a 5K?
I think you just do 2 straights with brown and white. Sunny needs to be able to clear a 5K. So how do you make sure that
Sunny just 1 hards? Sunny could 1 hard and just be like
towards blue, but then he's not shooting. You only have
but he's just getting in the way. Like just
but
yellow and green do a 1 bank, and brown and white do a 2 straight. or vice versa, maybe.
Maybe.
This is kind of blue being alive is weird. Blue,
If
red,
Sonny wants to get in the
blue.
way, you do a one bank left. Because
Yeah,
then you
that's
can
true.
K turn next turn. I mean, I guess you can do that with the one hard left, but
Well, yellow can do a 2-bank left to do the same thing there to block.
no, they got to do one banks. Only their one banks are blue.
Oh.
And you want to make sure that you can K turn them next turn, because that's basically what's happening here. It's I'll move and K turn. I'll move and K turn. Right. So you don't want to end this turn stressed with any of your ships.
I set up in this lane to joust.
Now the other thing is, green and yellow have to shift their lane, because if they don't, eventually they're going to run into that buzz droid, and you don't want to do that. Now Sonny could actually do a 3K now, and then brown could do like a 2 straight, and then white could do a 1 bank right. If you want to get Sonny shooting now, can Sonny fit a 5K now without anybody moving? Probably.
I think so.
Let's see if we do this. Let's see. Let's get a different angle here. Yeah, I think Sonny can fit the 5K. So Sonny should just do the 5K now and be done with it. That's what I think.
So Joe really wants to kill blue this next turn, if possible. It looks like he's going to get a lot of arcs on. You kind of expect pink to die, unless pink does something weird, like maybe a 5 straight over everyone, but I don't know if that even fits. But it would be nice to get blue off the board, because he's kind of bungling up Joe's position.
He does the 3K, okay.
Oh, 3K, okay.
Yeah, 5K might have been better. It gives you more room for brown and white, but I understand it.
Might have been worried it didn't fit, and he doesn't want to risk anything when he has such a lead.
Okay, so he's going to self-bump brown. Is he going to self-bump white? Or self-bump? Yeah, okay, he's going to self-bump both of them. I mean, there's a risk there.
Then is it 1 bank?
One bank.
Out of yellow?
One bank.
Bank.
If you've done that with the other guys, you're doing 1 banks with these guys. Green might go 2 straight. Yeah, okay, green's going 2 straight. The only risk with that is that Discord. If he 3Ks, he might be on that Discord missile next turn.
And is green damaged? Green has not taken
Green
any
is not
damage.
damaged. So
if he doesn't shoot him, it might be like, hey, I'm just going to take this 1 crit on my shield, and that's fine.
Yeah, but if Seer moves, he can, when he lands in the Discord, he can put it in front of him, and then he's got to worry about it for a while.
Oof. So pink is taking 3 bullseyes.
Yeah, pink's taking a lot.
Blue's taking another bullseye. Blue is taking it's unmodified, but
still, it's going to be 4v2. He only needs 1.
Yep. So if green shot pans out, we could see 2 droids dead here. Oh, and red could also shoot at blue.
Yeah.
Green 1 on range 2 on Sonny.
He hates Sonny. I'm not sure. I'd be shooting at like blue or yellow or green there, not Sonny.
Sonny has 1 damage on him, so he's just trying to get half or
Sonny
get him off the board. So
Sonny takes a crit.
That's half points. You marking down the points?
Yeah, I'm getting there, dude. Relax. What was the crit? Do we know the crit?
They don't matter. It's a fuel leak.
It doesn't matter.
Killing Sun.
It doesn't matter.
The points don't matter right now. The game is gonna end.
Yeah, dude, stop.
34 minutes left.
Stop talking about points. There's 34 minutes left.
Okay, Sonny is gonna take range 1 on a blue, try to clear him out, and 1 hit. Let's see if he gets the natural evade or not.
He does.
And he does.
Hooray.
Okay, so green. Okay, so he's
going to shoot yellow at pink is what he should shoot. He should be shooting yellow at pink.
Oh, he's shooting at blue.
Yeah, but he should be shooting yellow at pink before he does any of this. Okay, well,
crit.
Blue's dead.
Let's see.
Blue's just dead.
We'll see.
Well, it was an auto blaster. It was an auto blaster shot. It was an auto blaster shot.
Oh,
Blue's just dead.
So brown and yellow both have bullseye, I believe.
What's that other crit on blue?
And yellow has a focus. Ooh,
stunned pilot.
Stunned and damaged. Yep.
Stunned pilot.
The range 1 auto blaster, 4 attack dice. Crits cannot be canceled. Not that it matters, because he should get more.
There it is.
And he gets 4 hits. Pink
He needs 2.
It's not looking too good.
He doesn't
and
get
does
2.
not get 2.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Green gets a nice shot now
On Sear.
Sear.
All right, Sear against the world. And Brown also. Does Brown also get to shoot Sear? I don't think Brown shot yet. Or no, Brown just shot.
Brown is not shot. Oh yeah, Brown shot him.
Who shot in the pick? Well,
no, Brown did not shoot. That was yellow.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
There they are.
2 of 8. Nice.
There they are.
Shield.
One
So
shield on Captain.
Brown's shot on Sear, range 2.
Oh, crit.
1 crit. And
there it is.
1 of 8. Okay. So Sear's still alive. He's still got a shield. He has the stat line of a Seek, except with the agility and attack reverse now.
I mean, let's see what the damage
Brown
is.
has 1 shield.
Yeah, let's see what the return damage is.
Nope.
No. All right, so let's see what the. Yeah. I mean, at this point, it looks like it's going to be 5 Seeks versus a 4 hull Sear, or 4 hit point Sear.
Yeah.
Oh.
3 hits. Oh, Sunny clench. Sunny
dies.
Sunny died.
Okay, so it's 4 Seeks versus a 4 hull Sear. And those 4 Seeks are all very healthy. Only shield Brown. Yeah.
So let's see. Sear isn't best ace. He doesn't have any hard 2 blues. So
here's the problem, right? I mean, Sear has to sloop. Like anything, nothing. It's the only way he gets shots, and at this point, he needs to be getting shots.
What are the sloops? Is it 3 or 2?
I think it's let's see. Hold on. How do I get this up there? Hold on.
Pulling it up.
I'm trying to get the
Bulbasaur. That's what it is.
Yeah, there's a way to put the.
He's got 3 sloops, and he doesn't have any K turns.
Yeah,
so
he's got this.
Joe can block the 3 left pretty easily with white.
He's got a sloop to the left.
Yeah, so Joe can block that.
Can he?
Yeah, with white.
I guess. I mean, does he care?
Maybe not.
I think he just 5K with white and brown. You 3K or 5K with yellow, and you 3K with green, and you just trade on action. You trade actionless shots against him. And then the next turn he's flying at you, and you can block him. And I mean, he can't kill you fast enough is the problem.
So 30 minutes left to just kill Sear and not lose all of his Seeks, basically.
Sear's actions. Does Sear take focuses, or does he take calculations?
He takes focuses.
All right. So, but he's doing on average 1 or 2 damage to a Seek around. Like, I mean, I guess he could do 3, but you have to expect to do at best 2. Usually, it's going to be 1. And when's the next time Sear's going to shoot a Seek with an action? I mean, I guess he could do something crazy and do a 1 hard right and take an action. I think their 1 hard is white, isn't it?
So the French player has given up when he supersizes his shields and does a 360-degree spin on Captain Sear's card.
Yeah, he's being cheeky. Sear against the world, but I think the question is,
he just has to get incredibly lucky. That's his only solution.
Incredibly might not be a big enough word.
And then if Seeks aren't dodging too, it's like you have to hope those auto blasters don't roll crits. It's so much that has.
Yeah, I agree.
So despite the luck, though, I still think the Seeks have a huge matchup advantage against Droid. Yeah, we saw Joe fire unoptimally and still. Up the Droid swarm.
The luck that Joe had is he tried to 3K with yellow and didn't make it. Okay, that's unfortunate. The luck that Joe had
to kill yellow here.
Yeah, there's that. The luck that Joe, see, if he'd have blocked the K-turn sloop with white, then yellow would have had a shot. If the luck hadn't been in Joe's favor, it probably would have been 2.5 Sikhs versus Seer, which is still pretty good for the Sikhs. Okay, 1 crit on yellow.
I'd say maybe 3 Sikhs, but yeah.
No, he's shooting brown. Did he shoot brown?
And he shot at brown. I think brown's damaged.
Or white?
Yeah, brown's the only damaged one.
So
I mean, 1 damage.
I guess he needs to try to kill.
hit.
Yeah, I guess he needs to try to kill him.
Maybe you get a crit through.
There they are.
Triple evades. So I mean, at the end, so he rolled triple evades there, so clearly it was balanced dice.
Yeah.
1 hit.
Oh.
And shield taken. A big shield too. Okay, so does he get bullseye here? Nope. But range two.
Still, 2v2s eventually land. There's a big one.
Hit crit. And
Oh.
double blank. So he could just die.
Yep.
Direct hit. It always happens that way. Okay, that's game.
Okay.
Well, congrats to Joe and congrats to Team France for winning the group of Entropy. 5-1, clear winners.
Yeah. Close one. Well, Japan played it close. We had a couple.
Ended at 3-4.
Yeah, ended at 3-4. A couple games we were hoping would go the other way, but just didn't. Either way.
Your game was awfully close too. That you.
My game was really, really close too. So we could have gone 2-5. Although we could have, this is one of those series that could have gone 2-5 or even 4-3. If one of the games last night or earlier breaks our way. Like I think the 5 Jedi versus the Resistance was the closest other game that we had. Sounds like that could have gone our way, but it didn't. And the French won either way, 5-1. Congratulations to them. I think it was well deserved, and I think really kind of an expected result that the French would make the finals. They're a very good team at this. I think the only game that really matters left in our group, and maybe the only game left, is the Serbia-Switzerland game later today or tomorrow morning or for whenever. I guess 12.
So it says that the French
8 hours
player
from now.
rolled negative. Says the French player rolled -5 on reds and -4 on greens.
I believe that. And what was Joe?
Joe was -1 on greens, and then +1 on red.
Yeah, so Joe's dice were about average.
I still say it's a horrible matchup for the droids, but yeah.
The dice that the droids had made the game finish with 25 minutes left. And it made the end game much easier for Joe, but I don't think it would have mattered. I think that the French player spent way too long in those auto blaster bullseyes.
You see what I mean about going first and.
Wait, we're still on the air. Hold on. We're still on the air.
Yeah. Well, keep him still on the air.
Joe, what are you doing? Yeah, you had all those early round shots. You had all those bullseye shots you didn't take in the opening. You kept shooting out of bullseye shots.
What?
Joe, you're such an idiot. You had auto blasters, bullseye shots, and you were like, "No, I'm gonna take the other one that's not a bullseye." And what were you doing? What the heck were you doing there?
You were so fixated on killing the guy that you kept just not taking bullseye shots.
I was getting droids off the table.
Joe,
the second engagement, you could have gotten 3 droids off the table instead of getting 1.5 or 2. Watch the replay. You'll see what we're talking about. You'll hear us complaining about it.
You had all these bullseyes lined up.
Yeah, you had like
misoptimized your shots. It's just you're honestly a garbage.
Wait,
player.
now hold on a second.
I know.
You played very well and you won. But I'm just saying you could have been a little more ruthless.
Yeah, you have to think in the moment, and there's so many just juicy targets sitting there. I
know there were a lot of juicy targets you didn't choose to shoot at. It was frustrating. You'll see. See. Go back and watch it. All right, but listen, I'm gonna sign off. Everybody, thanks for watching. Good game for Joe, and I guess that's it. We'll see you next year for the XTC with Team Japan. I doubt that Paul and I will be a team member next year, but we'll see. Either way, it's been a pleasure playing for Team Japan.